contingent is a peacekeeping contingent from Indonesia that is deployed as a part of the United Nations organization stabilization mission in Democratic Republic of the Congo or MONUSCO. So the contingent is specifically tasked with the maintaining peace and security in Congo region. The Indonesian peace troops served in Republic Congo in the 1960s. So under the auspices of the United Nations organization known as Operation Destination Units of Congo or MONUC at the time. The existence this organization is due to the conflict in the Republic of Democratic Congo.
Since the first Garuda contingent deployment to the Democratic Republic of the Congo as part of MONUSCO back in 2018, every personnel involved has been subject to a thorough, rigorous selection system. Becoming part of the 1,025-strong 2024 contingent all start from this process, whether for officers, NCOs, or enlisted.
The preparation has been carried out to support these tasks and responsibilities of the contingent start from few years ago, conducted the training of trainer task force standby force UNPCRS. The purpose is to transfer the knowledge regarding blue exercise from the Indonesia Armed Forces Peacekeeping Center.
After passing the initial hurdle, personnel must go through pre-deployment training to force them into an international peacekeeper at a peacekeeping center HQ in Sentul, West Java.
During conducted PDT, its staff also coordinated with staff at the mission. So, not only for the personnel and task also responsibilities, we also prepare for the material by collecting the data for vehicle and then another material that need to be replaced and repaired.
After completing the rigorous training and preparation process, they are ready. The Blue Berets, Garuda Peacekeeping Contingent. And now, they are officially member of the Indonesian Rapidly Deployable Battalion and the Engineering Task Force. As one part of important moment in Indonesia history, Indo RDB 39F and Kizi 20U were sent off with a ceremony of honor from the Indonesian Armed Forces headquarters.
Hormat Senjata! Gerak!
Finally, the day of departure has come. At the Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Tangerang, Banten, Indonesia, they once again say their goodbyes. Spouses to their loved ones, parents to their children, and children to their parents, with the hope that they will see them again next year, returning safely from the conflict zone. As nervous as we are, See Today bears witness to the human moment behind the bravery of the Garuda contingent.
So we are already on board with the 2024 batch MONUSCO Garuda contingent, where there are 256 personnel that coming with us. So there are in total 259 personnel.
In 4 flights, which began on April the 24th to May the 8th, they flew across continents, along with C Today News team, Rezky Anasto and Andre Saputra, who captured the moments. After an almost 19-hour flight from Jakarta to Goma, then Bunia, it was the first day of their year-long deployment. Upon touching down on the Congolese soil, the contingent members were welcomed by their brothers and sisters, and we could feel the warmth in their eyes. This important meeting marked both the beginning and the end of each contingent's services. For peacekeeping mission operability, one of the most important aspects is the base. It is the heart of all activities for the personnel involved during their peacekeeping mission.
At Northern Sector, here our base divided into 6 camps: Rear Base, Ndoromo Camp, POB Chabi, POB Komanda, POB Bogoro, and Bunia Helipad.
The base is carefully designed based on the local landscape and fulfills all the special needs of the mission. As home during the mission, the Indonesian base offers various amenities and also recreational areas to ease homesickness. It is a piece of home in a foreign land, far away from Indonesia. On this base, C Today had a chance to witness a rare scene where humans with patience and diligence, with a firm grasp on their duty as peacekeepers.
Harapan saya semua bisa berjalan dengan baik.
As a special battalion, the Indo-RDP is capable of simultaneous deployment in different points with the robust peacekeeping concept. The task force is authorized to use force to protect civilians in their jurisdiction as mandated by the UN.
We have some mandate that we have to carry out during the mission. The first is a protection of civilian. The second one, we have to support the DDR program. And the third one, also we support the security sector reform.
In the region, the Garuda contingent carries out its service as peacekeepers by routine patrols in conflict areas. The weekly patrols are carried out on foot or in tactical armored vehicles, both night and day. During these patrols, all personnel are equipped with full protective gear. And this is not without reason. Despite the seeming calm of the villages and savannas, some peacekeepers had lost their lives on duty before.
Minta tolong nanti yang untuk yang tim.
And it might not show on their faces, but for the soldiers, a patrol is a serious moment. However, there are also moments that provide levity. For example, interactions with the local children who often follow and play around with peacekeepers.
A food patrol here now around in Dunia city, and we've been very much socializing with the people or the civilians here, and we've been singing with them, and you see there's a lot of children's.
Halo Papa Indo. Papa Indo di kota Bunia baik. Aku suka Papa Indo.
The smiles and the welcome from the locals show us that the Garuda contingents matters to them. In addition to peacekeeping, Indonesian personnel also contribute to the local communities through the Civil Military Coordination, or CIMIC. Through CIMIC activities, peacekeepers actively engage with the people through medical and education services, especially for children.
Civilians really appreciate it very much. You know, here in Congo, parents, sometimes they don't have time for their children. They are busy looking for food for them. They don't have time, for example, to show them how to brush. So this CIMIC facilitates this to children. It gives opportunity to children.
L'activité d'aujourd'hui, nous avons vu bien passer, comment nous montrer de traiter les dents.
From teaching kids how to wash their hands and brush their teeth and security patrols, these deeds show that the Garuda contingent is not a distant entity, but fellow human beings who want to socialize and make a difference for the people. In many countries where peacekeeping missions are conducted, gender-based violence and conflict-related sexual violence are still high. Women and children are often the most common victims of the conflict. And here's where Indonesia's women peacekeepers enter the picture and make a difference. The Indo-RDB Task Force has a special platoon for women known as the Female Engagement Team, FET, patrolling night and day, assisting and educating civilians, and also guard duty are among the roles they fill in the mission. Some are also military doctors, providing medical support for local when needed, and also operating Indonesian hospitals in a conflict zone.
As a female, we do not have to be afraid because gender equality is really real. So we, as a woman, we can do what men cannot do.
The female presence also brings a special touch to the Garuda contingent, helping to ease the engagement with locals. Indonesia sees a critical need to actively support women's participation in sustainable peace process before, during, and after conflicts. With women's role in peacekeeping means investing in women is investing in peace.
Tentara Nasional Indonesia.
During the deployment, challenges come and go. One of them comes from the local infrastructure in the form of unpaved roads riddled with holes and bumps. However, the Garuda contingent is able to rise up to this challenge with their tactical vehicles, allowing them to traverse various terrains.
Our challenge in here is very quite tough, considering the roads still dirt, and then the terrain is very steep. We have many problems in that terrains. We have extreme efforts to maintain all of the equipments. Furthermore, we have limited spare parts in here. We have innovated technical innovation for keep all of the vehicles are ready to operation in here.
With infrastructure in many parts of the country leaving much to be desired, the Army Engineer Task Force stationed in Mafia City play a key role in supporting their improvements.
And according to standard operational procedure for MONUSCO military engineer, there are some tasking for engineer such as conduct engineer recce for propose and identified development areas, rehabilitate or maintain identified main supply routes and other road access in respective area of responsibilities, including repair, maintenance, and rehabilitation of major and minor bridges.
This is yet another effort to bring relief to locals aside from keeping the peace. The deployment of Garuda contingent in the northern sector began in 2022 in a UN-mandated move.
It is very praiseworthy for the Indonesian Garuda battalion that they could successfully or promptly adapt the posture what they are needed to fight in this environment, and then achieve a laurel for the MONUSCO in their area of responsibility.
In this region, civilians often come under threat from the locals' militias, especially in forested and mountain areas. However, the Garuda contingent's presence, such as in Bogoro village, has given the people a chance to breathe easier.
Bogoro, it is at the center of army group. On south, we have army group FRPI. On north, we have the Codeco, which is more active. They are killing, they are doing anything bad. So since Garuda is at Bogoro, so this army group, they are a little bit shy because we are there to manhunt them and to upgrade the situation.
As part of MONUSCO, the Garuda contingent is cooperating with members from other countries. And this fellowship forged between the Peacekeepers doesn't go unnoticed by the C2Day team.
I must say they are truly, they project true military customs and relation practices what they're supposed to do as a military contingents. They have a good knowledge on this and they can display it with a high standard of professionalism here in this northern sector, or in particular in Njomo. We are highly pleased on the performance.
We are, as you told, we are very close to each other. We are just separated by a small gate. So we have been holding many activities together. We've been here for 3 months. We are quite busy, so we go there, we have fun. And not just that, even the soldiers in the ground level, they are coordinating with each other. They're sharing their moments together, and we've been helping each other, and we are continuing serving to the MONUSCO mandate together.
part of the journey is the end. Following the completion of the personnel rotation process, previous batch of Garuda contingent may return to Indonesia. After a year of tirelessly maintaining peace in Congo night and day with so many limitations, the Garuda contingent has shown Indonesia's commitment toward peace. And for the troops, the mission has been an unforgettable special experience.
I think for joining this mission of UN mission is the best for us, for our career, and then we can looking for different experience in Indonesia.
And we are consisting from Indonesian Army, Indonesian Air Force, and also Indonesian Navy. So we are happy here. The beginning from the pre-deployment training, and then during the one mission togetherness here, just like a brother and sister here. And then now we are ready to go back to our lovely country, Indonesia. So we have a very excellent moment, very lovely moment during the mission. So again, we will go back to Indonesia and we will memorize everything, any kind of experiences here. Maybe sometime we will miss the situation, the condition here in this mission area.
A year's worth of waiting is what makes the return feel special for many of them.
Garuda! Today it's her birthday, for 1 year's birthday. So this is very delightful for me for meeting us. I will meeting us. So thank you very much, Garuda.
The day finally comes for Garuda contingent members who already completed their service. And it's time to go home.
Sekali lagi terima kasih atas dedikasi, kerja keras, dan kebersamaan kita.
As the plane touches down in Indonesia, familiar faces are already waiting.
Terima kasih, Komandan.
An emotional moment, the reunion of parents with their children, spouses reuniting with their loved ones, and children returning to their parents.
And we as a Today team are very grateful because we could see the whole process activities from the patrols and then socializing with the locals and also interaction with other nation peacekeepers in Northern Sector in Democratic Republic of Congo.
The Indonesian Armed Forces Commander has recognized the achievements of the returning Garuda Peacekeeping Task Force, including the awards from the Force Commander, Governor of Ikuti, and Chief of Beni, which embody the members' dedication and professionalism. They have been commended for their achievement in finishing their duties, not only as part of the Indonesian Armed Forces, but also as UN peacekeepers in MONUSCO. And See Today has witnessed how the Garuda Peacekeepers serve Indonesia with valor and heart.